Hello and welcome. This is Cryptos Chain with simple cryptocurrency news, and today I'm going to talk to you about some news from the Neo ecosystem as well as Ontology, which have come in on Neo News today. Okay, so let's start with Ontology first. So Ontology develops infrastructure, reviews, consensus node applications, and recruits talent. These were posted actually yesterday, but I've only got around to doing them now. So Ontology has released its November monthly report, which highlights development progress, community growth, bounty applications, and more. In the beginning of November, Ontology reported that 99.32% of its NEP5 ONT tokens had been swapped for mainnet tokens. Now, the rest of them, of course, as we know, are still NEP5 tokens. They haven't been swapped back to the Ontology blockchain. However, the Ontology team did create the swap functionality within the different wallets that they've got, including the O3 wallet, the O wallet that you can use. So yeah, you can literally swap your old Neo blockchain Ontology tokens to the Ontology blockchain coins using these wallets. Okay, so yes, it's not too late to do that. You can still do that till December, actually till the very end of December, 31st of December. So yes, you've got the rest of this year to do the swap if you still have NEP5 tokens. Now, the infrastructural development and consensus nodes. So yeah, we know right now that there's a total of 32 consensus nodes operating on mainnet, and there are 17 more applicants on the review, okay, for the second round of Trion's consensus node candidate submissions. So yeah, literally you can actually stake your tokens. I have actually done a demo on the O wallet, so do check out my node staking authorization demo and my O wallet demo. I'm going to be posting links at the end of this video. You'll just be able to click on them and it'll take you directly there. Have a look at my demos, especially if you hold Ontology coins, to learn how you can actually stake them on these nodes and the benefits of staking, right? You've got a lot of benefits if you stake them for a long period of time. So yes, this is pretty much it. And also they want to be growing their Ontology community. So yes, they're hiring nearly 20 positions in a wide variety of roles. Some of these roles include marketing director, government affairs, and multiple architect and developer roles. Interested applicants can submit relevant information to the following email address, which is hr@ont.io, and the staff grew in November with 4 new managers, an architect, and a senior software engineer. So this is really good because we know that the Ontology team are really progressing, especially with the latest partnership that they've got with Coco's BCX. I've done a review on them as well. They've got a lot of developers, and a lot of their developers are the ones responsible for creating the Angry Birds popular mobile game. We know that Angry Birds is very popular. Many mobile users actually play this game. So yes, let's see how they progress, because they are planning to deploy some blockchain gaming on the Ontology blockchain, actually on the Ontology side chains, because Ontology has the main chain and then they're going to have the side chains as well, where developers can deploy their dApps onto. So yes, and they can customize them to their needs, which is pretty cool. And the other thing I wanted to talk about before I continue with the rest of the Neo ecosystem news is about Ontology's Explorer. So we can see here on Ontology's Blockchain Explorer that if you have obviously an ONT balance, you can see it here, and also an ONG balance. However, they've also added these OEP assets. So like we see for Neo, when we have the NEP5 tokens, you can now see that with Ontology, and there are actually some new ones. We've got TNT, we've got MYT, and we've got HP. Okay, these are new Ontology tokens on the Ontology blockchain. So yes, people, I'm not exactly sure how people can get them. I know that they were actually, some of these were going to be airdropped to Ontology holders. So yeah, more details to come on that. As soon as I hear something, I will let you know. Okay, to move on to the next piece of news about Neo. So we've got TheKey. They launched the mainnet 1 month ahead of schedule. This is really good news for investors into the TheKey project. Right, we've heard about TheKey for quite some time. I've recently done a review on them. I wanted to keep an eye out on them, especially because I knew that they're going to launch sometime in December. But yeah, I didn't expect them to launch earlier than that, so this is really good news. So yeah, on November 30th, TheKey launched its mainnet and provided a report highlighting progress made since June 2018, and TheKey aimed to create a blockchain-based dynamic multi-dimension identification BDMI solution to offer identity verification IDV. So yes, as you probably know if you've watched my TheKey video, and if you haven't, please do so. Basically what TheKey is, it's an identity verification tool which is going to be integrated into the social security system of China. They do have the government approval, because otherwise you may be wondering, sure, okay, anybody can create a project and hope that they can integrate it into the social security system, but they need approval, right? Well, these guys already have approval, right? They have approval. Actually, the CEO, Catherine, has actually won certain rewards in China as well. So yes, she's actually one of the most important blockchain people out there. So yeah, we've got Da Hongfei, we've got Catherine as well, and they're actually working together with Neo, and I think they were working with Ontology as well. So yes, they're going to integrate that IDV tool in the Chinese social security system. Obviously, this means that if you go to a hospital and they want to check your identity, they can do so using TheKey's verification tool directly on the blockchain. So this is quite cool. And also the other thing that they've mentioned here, you can read this article yourself. I'm going to post a link to it, but I just want to point out that they have said that it should be noted that this is a preliminary release of the mainnet, and TheKey CEO Catherine Lee believes the team has a long way to go before the mainnet can be implemented into the real world applications, as I've mentioned, because it's not so straightforward, right, to get all of China on the blockchain right now. So yes. I do see some big news, I think, in 2019. Could be 2020, we don't know, but you know, it's a long-term hold. If you are invested in this project, keep in mind you can't expect quick gains until we get these kind of big news that they've started implementing it. So they're still working with the government now to see what is the best way they can do so. The most important thing to keep in mind is they have the approval, right? Okay, let's move on to the next piece of news, and that's about Narrative. Narrative reveals the Moderator Center amongst November development. So I have done a review on Narrative as well, of course. So they're pretty much like Reddit, except they're on the blockchain, right? They're decentralized. And one of the interesting things about the Moderator Center that they're going to release is actually the moderators will be able to ban members and bury unwanted comments and also reject content for a niche. However, they will not have the ability to edit or delete comments. So this just shows you this is the transparency of the blockchain. This is the importance of the blockchain, guys. Okay, because we know that once something is on the blockchain, a transaction is created, it's going to stay on the blockchain. You cannot erase it. Okay, so yes. And they're also saying that the content that has already been posted to the topic, of course. So yeah, anything like that is going to be on there. You can't delete it. So the other thing is the reputation system. So Narrative's reputation scoring system, which is planned to be calculated for each user daily, has also begun its development this month. Now, the reputation score is designed to screen users by tracking certain positive and negative actions made by users. Those with enough negative actions will not be allowed to vote and rate on others' content. Users with a low reputation score will also not be eligible to become moderators. Now, the reputation score has also a KYC component, meaning that its users will need to verify their identity in order to reach the highest level of ratings. And yeah, you can get more information on Narrative on the following link. And also, of course, you can access their website, their Telegram channel, and Twitter page. And finally, I want to talk about Apex. So Apex places in top 10 outstanding vehicle big data service providers of 2018. Now, on November 28, Apex Technologies attended the 2018 Future Mobility Innovation Conference in Shanghai. The Apex blockchain infrastructure aims to provide consumer business-to-business interactions with privacy and ownership of data, interactive consumer experiences, and a connectivity of value. Now, what is the interesting thing about their latest update? So, at the conference, the Apex technology was selected as one of the top 10 outstanding vehicle big data service providers of 2018. To be placed on the list, companies were judged on performance of auto consumer data analysis, personalized marketing, and refined operation in recent years. Now, the Apex technologies provide car companies with a closed-loop data solutions which entails data collection and analysis, application of the data, and feedback. Apex seeks to integrate and use customer behavior data to help companies achieve comprehensive customer experience upgrades. So it's pretty much they'll be able to basically pretty much analyze the customer's data and realize what are they interested in, right? So we've got here, like for example, as smart travel and vehicle-to-vehicle infrastructure communication begins to take effect, more customer data is expected to be generated. Apex Technology Data Solutions seeks to manage new data and information about the entire customer life cycle. Now this is the key here, post-sale as well as pre-sale. So they'll be able to see exactly what customers are doing, right, from the moment they purchase the car, okay, to the moment that they sell the car. So yes, this is really good. And also the information on when they're searching for the vehicles as well. That's going to be quite interesting because they'll be able to track down and analyze the data to see what people are interested in and things like that, which type of cars, you know, which models. So yes, it should be quite good. Let's see how things progress pretty much. Okay, and that's pretty much the news for today in terms of the Neo ecosystem. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. It will really help. Please like the video if you enjoyed it and leave a comment below if you have any other questions. Have a lovely day. Please take care of yourself and each other. Take care. Goodbye.